close doors. Flash forward, Hunter to clear, and mid, that's all theirs.
Okay, that's a lot. The smoke will continue to force their hand,
coming.
and they are charging into Diha's site. Good shot, Jack's down, and more to come. Hunter committing into the site now. It's solid from the B defense. Spinks does meet Alexi B's Glock. After the first two, Madden's already quick to respond, but all of the jewels go G2's way, and that one falls to Hades. 1 on 3, 1 on 2, and that bomb going down safe. Into isolate. They can likely double peek it. It's Alexi and Hunter on that site, and he clicks a lovely second onto Hunter. Making a real round out of this. Alexi trying to play the mind games. If Hades gets the read, gets the timing, this could be quite the clutch to get the confidence going. Smoke out, spots him out, still alive. Time is ticking. Smoke will get a bit sketchy for Alexi once he's down there. Sound and pushing. Hades, this looks good. That is miraculous. And he's been having a tough tournament. First round elimination game in that lower bracket, and he delivers that 3K.
Just as Janko was putting his head on the chopping block right there for ENCE, the defuse comes through in a massive round. That is one way to kick things off for ENCE here. And having your aid, Madden has held on to an incendiary here. That is going to be important.
Oh, it's like an early commit here on G2. Repelled by the flame. It's Nico who's going to be first contact, but well timed on Spinks' frag. Lays Nico to rest. Diha as well contributing. It's one back. It's Spinks doing a lot for ENCE here. Quick shots, quick as anything. 3 out of the AK-47, 4 in total.
Trained, ready to punish anyone who pokes a shoulder out. Nico close mid doors, the duel against Madden, and well, steps around the corner. Great shot from Nico, but Spinks gets 2. He's shutting this down all on his lonesome.
How does he get so many of these doubles? Where most would do 3, breathing down his neck as Nico goes for the hero play. Live if you can, Alexi. They're chasing him down. They can't find Nico. They'll surely work it out. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Hades will have a glow. Ooh, have a look. Nico's caught him. The one-on-one. Snappy doesn't go for the defuse, and so Nico can fake it out. Big round. Don't forget the finances here. ENCE counting on their leader to close here. Throws his deagle through the door. Snappy fakes it out, working it out. Nico's playing a very smart game of counter here. Snappy goes for it, his back is exposed. Nico's played it to perfection and pulls G2's second consecutive. And that will break ENCE.
The spread on the setup here is U2 towards B is all the ruse. They're trying to come up catwalk with misdirection here. Modesty will take a fight, and that's an easy one. Thank you very much, Nico. Connection to the body, but a gooch of his own, and now Hunter activates.
You'd think so. Yeah. Delete Spinks.
They're out long.
Disadvantage, starting to group up now. This is going to be very hard to weather. It's up to Snappy as well on site. Hunter, no resistance, and back's a turn. This is well handled by G2. Hades does not have the perfect weapon for a tap into the back of the 10-second defuse. And there you have it. Hunter and Jack's a pair of frags apiece.
Good that we get updates for free. We don't have to check anywhere, apparently, just the audibles.
I mean, you can just imagine. Oh, dopamine, especially now. D has got Nico down and dead.
I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, it's potentially could slip away. He does put one into the wings of Monacy. Hades, a bit of a team kill. He's just put down their best bet. Closing the gaps. It's Alexi that catches flak. A big one from Spinks back. And Spinks is not done. 2. Quick succession on that Deeg. And now it's getting really problematic. Runs him over. Spinks flattens 3 members of G2.
And Jax is low.
Perspective, right? We're in round 22. He's done 63. He did 1,000.
Well, I think he's done about 100 this round, so let's...
Yeah, CT side's not done, Chad. Yeah, hold on. Hold your horses. It seems like, Alexi's going to rack him up. No one can get past his line. It's just Hades again, last alive. No hope, no health. Alexi B awakens with a quad kill of his own.
Under the scoreboard, 17 kills in total as Monacy gets put on notice here. It's Snappy with the scout, doing the Apex in-game leader scout special is Snappy, and even connects through the door. AWP down, and an opportunity now.
Very much so, but it does hinge on D here as well. He has to contribute on his Deeg and has been unable to do so. Nothing back, I tell a lie. Madden hits one to the head as we see them cut noise. That's what they're doing, right? Remains to be seen. Let's find out together.
Madden's gone quite aggressive, straight through the mid-door smoke here, walking into Nico, who's once again caught off guard.
Walking in, Snappy again, just trying to find a timing. Good pre-fire, Jax adapts. Firing blind does catch Snappy, one back as well, well connected by Madden. They know they've got one lone defender on this site, or they was. Hunter sees and learns firsthand what Spinks is capable. See if anything spectacular can be salvaged by m0NESY. The first of the three. Diha overextends, can't adjust in time, and they will double peak. You start to imagine, don't you, Chad?
You can't get on the board, but Snappy trying to hide in plain sight. Nobody poking and prodding in his direction just yet as Hunter walks through the door, gives up one. Position now noted and taking the fight towards CT. He should be dead to rights. We'll grab the second onto Nico. Surely not more for Snappy. He taps away and Jax is there. It will be the team ace, but very costly in the end from G2.
Full of Nico.
I think they want to feign this to at least draw Nico, but the bomb is here as well. So is this just a commit? Looks like it.
Yeah, and Hunter's going to be called upon. Oh, good on the first connection. Madden with nothing to contribute, and it seems it's fallen apart. What is going on here? Spinks gone. And G2 looking to have recovered. Dust2, it's their pick. Ancient next, and one more body drop. G2 survive. Dust2, a great recovery. Down in the dumps in that first half, but they show some resilience this evening in the face of elimination. G2 leave Dust2 victorious. m0NESY might want to contest this with the support of Alexi, and he's very quick on the draw there. Now, the bomb does go down, so something to be celebrated for ENCE after what really was a kind of open and shut case after Nico started clicking. Troll.
Curious smoke. I think it's just so Madden can at least stay alive, and they can now turn their attention to walk up the long ramp. Hunter gets flashed on in. A proactive stuff grabs another kill, but Spinks gets the trade, and they just walk into Nico. He bowls down another.
It's all Spinks. He's given them a leg up in this round, and up the box. Down goes m0NESY. Jax, the A player, arriving late. Manageable task on his plate, especially if he can take down Spinks. It cost him a heavy blood price, but Madden equally low. One bullet is all it will take for either of them. Oh, well played. Okay, so if he smokes and fakes, taste.
He's likely cleared here by Diha.
Oh, you say likely, I say not so much, because 2 and 1 available to him. He does take them both down. Beautiful with the one clip. Will get run down, but info and damage dealt to the hands of ENCE. Now they will stabilize, though. No one really particularly threatening. Snappy over on towards MBK. And there you have it. Nice. Nico, he's made this incredibly costly. Spinks does not shy away from the fight. 3 kills to him, as he's already...
You can see this angle that it's going to give him to peer down the B ramp. Now, ENCE quite literally have the entire map to work with, and they walk into this. They walk into 2!
3 frags from G2. Oh! Spinks eats lead. Nico feeds him. 3 from the Deeg, and it was one of the only weapons in play.
That was it. It was just USPs and a Deeg.
Very tight line here from Hunter, and he's actually called his cousin into action. Alexi joins him. They are going to have a spray down showdown. And just unloading magazines. Nico, he wants to get this done quick, and a nice tidy 4. This is Dunzo. Just the dig on Diha, couple of clicks. Jax was laughing at him. And Nico's in the server tonight. That is something to be feared.
Bullets, but when the economy's a little bit rough around the edges, he can still pull out the Silent Stem 4. So that's great from him. And oh, that is quite the bounce back indeed from Vitality on Vertigo. So that series will go to the 3rd map. And pressure is something you need to keep in mind for the Movistar Riders. We can talk about the type of Counter-Strike they're playing, the type of, I want to say, the type of Counter-Strike that Monpos plays, right? He's not scared of anybody. No. But when you're in a game that is going to get you into an arena, maybe there's a little bit of doubt starting to creep in. You called it half of Astralis and half of Vitality. They have it again. So a few less options when looking for control.
Oh, look at this. The whole squad's heading mid. Through the flames. They don't care. m0NESY blind. Holding down the spray was Madden, and m0NESY still hits it. Jax supporting spray. Diha catches the emerging Hunter. And the T's, they are sprinting. Look at the pace of this round. One in the back of the head just before Diha dipped away. And Jax ready to play in the temple. Spots the cross to big box. 3, however, in the A site. It's his responsibility. He's calling for aid now, but they are far away. How long, how much does he want to engage? Oh, not ready for that. Spinks pushed up to CT. Finally puts one down onto Nico as he takes his 3rd death. This looks like ENCE with the pace change off the back of the timeout, no less.
I was worried. I was very worried about that utility there and how they were going to get into this, but are they really going to try right here? Flashed. It's a team flash, and the bomb more than half gone. Should be saving now.
Should be. Won't be as they push on in. And so ENCE, yeah, that's a lovely... I mean, what happens...
And speaking of maneuvers, Madden has gotten in quite tight here.
I don't know, he's ready.
He's going to go overlooked.
Feed him.
Yeah. The barrel gets spotted, and oh, Madden, unfortunate there. Alexi will get 2, and that should be the round.
Yeah, unless Hades has got some heroics available. He's actually just found his first frag, so if he can build upon that in any way, certainly a good confidence boost. Nico's alive, though, and hiding in plain sight on the triangle. Oh, executes him. 16 and counting for Nico. They cannot get past him. It's either Hunter or Nico. You can't silence the... Just on the slither gap, and Snappy holds his nerve. Holds his spray. One back from that AWP.
Oh, they want him.
Oh, in the transition, Jack's bodyguards. It's Snappy and Spinks, though, to end it. And Monacy in a tight situation. He will miss his shot, and Snappy brings home the 6th round, unless Hunter's... Knife. It's a hard clear, though. Snappy's going to do a very hard clear here. Bye. 6. That is sensational for ENCE. They are not going to be complaining in... Rather... ENCE grouping up through cave.
Could be a B hit 3 here.
They're doing contact. Yeah, element of surprise is massive. Nico waits it out, and it does reward him. One more required, and a missed shot out of Spinks. That should mark the end of it. The discipline on Nico. He watched them get murdered in order... Yeah, they might want to bully Jax on A, but first through mid is the play. Spinks has got some pep in his step, and whoa, big exchange. Jack gets one from the grave, so an equivalent. Some alchemy
That's
continues.
the bomb spotted.
Yeah, look at this, constant equivalent exchanges. Hades is anticipating this. He knows that it's an easy route to respond, spots out the SMG, and plucks him straight out of the pack. There's 2 more here, and Nico trying to disrupt that plant. Doesn't announce it immediately. Now bodyguarded. Spinks keeps his teammate alive, and it's Hades to pull home the final frag. 7-7, folks.
Whole lot in it for G2.
Yeah, and we are going to get the opportunity to contrast directly. ENCE's T side, the dynamics, the pace changes, the pressure points on A, and we've seen their conversions on B. 8-7 secure. Now it's time to play that game. We will take a quick break. We can mantle up silently.
Oh, maybe not so silently.
Yeah, Spinks knows. And Jack still blows his head clean off. Snappy now manages to pull a second miraculously on the move. And Hunter should clean this up. G2 take the pistol. Now that will actually continue to...
Zywood back in bomb, or Nico too. 24 kills for him now.
Very good side to life, isn't it? Bodes very well. 25 and counting, and he might have to do it all. Diha and Hades up against Nico and Hunter. We just heard them and their comms in the 2v.
Only 3 kills of the round. How much does he have to do, Alex?
Well, it's enough. Hunter does go down after the explosion, but that's 9.
Worry about Red House. Madden will actually take that position as Spinks is helping out A, and they're just running into Diha. The Galil spams down 1. The trade is there from Alexian. Maybe they'll be into the side at least.
Hot on their heels. Was Snappy. Madden's got a good position to catch after the plant, but Monacy's just taken down that Temple player. Get nothing done. It seems they can, Chad. No Nico, no problem. Monacy steps up to bat. Barrel did stick out and allowed descent. That's the end of that. Okay, Xtaz knows what that means.
Time wasn't off the pop of the flash. You'd love to see that. That's Counter-Strike.
Now, Monacy, not normally the first in, but he might have to be. Diha does connect onto Jax, and he will catch one in that donut position. And it's all good in the hood for G2. No sweat on the brow as they edge ever closer to the site, unbeknownst to Hades. Lots of bodies, nice elevated angle, but caught out on the second. Spinks sticking out, and already G2 3-2 in the trades. Honestly, he's got that Temple on lock. It's a nice safe plant. Nico is going to be arriving late should he be required. Madden still concerned about it, but G2 have already made it look silly. Hard shot, not for Nico. Constantly shifting, tiny pixel head, but pops it. Well, Chad, this was ENCE with their what could have and should have been that first gun round back if they wanted to take us to that third. Now G2 starting to sit down in that driving seat, 12. And what blows my mind is, yes,
position
like
unless they poke their head out.
Just dip straight
exactly.
in.
The riflers dipped in and m0NESY held tempo with the AWP, so they negated that position without utility just by knowing that their pathing was a bit different, and Nico gets 2.
Flashed and in the flames. Nico still brings the pain. 2 down on the spray. And yeah, what you got, Hades?
In the dumps, it didn't look great. It was 8-0, massive hold. This man on your screen right here, clutching a 1-on-3 on pistol, clutching against m0NESY and a 1-on-1 on the B site. A nice shot there, but it just feels like a consolation now. ENCE looking to be eliminated in last place of the group stage alongside of a heroic Semp.
Picking it in turns. He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders now.
He's pinned.
And m0NESY will punish. Advantage G2 into the site.
Great smoke.
How do you get back in? Madden wants to try and contest the plant with the flames, but it's going to be a bit too late. Maybe. No, combined with the spray.
Gotta get it down.
A lot
Time.
of pressure. And through for the defense is m0NESY. G2, they were just on the brink of nice connections through the smoke. Snappy does prevail. It's m0NESY over the top of the flames. You'd think he's caught a glimpse of it there, but he's focused on Temple. Still hits a cracker. Spinks on that site, needed one, and he catches the nade instead. D has done nothing in this position, just staring at the smoke. And already, G2 with that advantage and a whole 60 seconds.
Slink around in time. Diha knows the bomb's going B, but m0NESY's got him locked.
Yeah, this is perfect. It couldn't have worked out better unless somehow Diha bounces. And m0NESY shuts it down. That's a 4K into a 3K in back-to-back right. Spinks looked away. So many people here. He does take the first. Alexibees loses his head. It's Hunter with the 2-man spray down. Already running out of opportunities. D has been having a tough second half, but not going to say, or rather not going to give up just yet. Hunter catches it. Diha pulls us back into a slowdown. 3 versus 3. ENCE completely absent. AWOL. It's up to Diha. Nice spray out of Nico. Catches a nade. It's up to Madden. Jax to finish it. Alongside with m0NESY. Finds himself a bit of form here on the attack. No kit. It's gotta be no hope. ENCE about to be eliminated from IEM Cologne 2022. It's up to Jax though in the clutch. And that'll do. 16 secure. G2 live on. And they will run the gauntlet a little more in this lower bracket. ENCE packing their bags. Last place in IEM Cologne 2022.